Hey there, Crypto World family. Welcome back to another weekly recap with me, the Crypto Sherpa, bringing you all the crypto news that's been happening this week. And lots of stuff's been happening. Woo, so much. Texas, Bitcoin conference, to our WeFunder campaign. Oh my gosh, so much stuff's going on. So let's go over the news and what's been going on. So here we go. Let's start off with the Crypto World's Twitter account because our CEO, Jeff Wade, or his YouTube persona, J Wade Crypto, has been traveling everywhere from Texas to Miami to hosting the WeFunder launch. Like, it's been crazy. Let's go over like a couple of tweets of him with some very big crypto influencers. We got him with Natalie Brunelli. We've seen her on Fox News, so he's getting the word out there. He's even with Anthony Pompliano. Awesome. Let's see what else. Oh, the vegan guy. I don't remember his name. Awaken with JP. Oh my god, he has such hilarious videos. he did one on a video on like what if people acted with fiat like they do with Bitcoin. Oh, it was just funny, hilarious. And let's see who else has Jeff met. There's Jeff in front of the giant 2022 Bitcoin conference. Yeah, Jeff. And then he also met up with Captain Haiti and him and his shield. So amazing. Oh man, Jeff, you're just meeting so many people. This is amazing. Let's see. In a mission to let everyone know about Crypto World WeFunder, who did he meet? Bitcoin Biff. Nice. And then this was at the Crypto World event itself. We got Xander. He did one of our Thursday Bitcoin over. He did our last Bitcoin over beer. It talked about the metaverse, showing his love and support for the WeFunder campaign. And then we also had 3-time Grammy-nominated music producer, songwriter Joe J. Capo 2022 stops by Crypto World to support our WeFunder campaign. Very awesome. And then here it is, the link to our campaign itself. So yeah, the first crypto brick and mortar store focused on providing trust and confidence. As we're recording this video, we are at 17,950. We have a reserved goal of $2.5 million. And there is an early bird special for the investors who contribute the first $1 million of the round get better terms to this. So what's going on? Crypto World is the first brick and mortar retail store focused on education, mining, and staking. 300 million people are currently in crypto by 2025. It is projected to be over 2 billion people. We have letters of intent for 20 years, plus franchises in the USA, El Salvador, and South Korea. We started a 501(c)(3) foundation. Crypto will be providing training educations to the undeserved people who just need to be educated. And mining and staking markets are projected to be $70 billion by 2025. So we want to host your staking nodes and also your miner rigs. Our team, J Wade Crypto, Jeff Wade, CEO. Michael Carter is our chief mining officer. He is also, you may know him as Bitsby Trippin on YouTube. Then we have Dan Geyser as our chief technology officer. He's the guy who turned one CBD store into 500 locations. So he's great to have on our team since we want 250 to 500 stores located around the world. And then beneath it is our pitch deck on the problems crypto has and solves. So check out our WeFunder. Links down below in our description box. Just give it a click. And if you want us to support and you want to grow with us and you want to earn with us, just pledge a little bit. $100 gets you equity in the company itself for the future events. So, yep, very good. So that is our WeFunder campaign, just letting you guys know. Now let's go on to our weekly news. What else has been going on in this world of cryptocurrencies? Well, no joke, only 2 million Bitcoin remain to be mined. This April Fool's Day, the flagship cryptocurrency network has surpassed a very real and significant milestone. So yeah, this article came on April 1st, so it was no joke. There's only 2 million Bitcoin left, and that's not even to include the Bitcoin that's lost out there. So really, we're at 19 million coins. There's only 21 million Bitcoin, and that's it. So yeah, 19 million of the maximum 21 billion Bitcoin have been mined as of today. The rate at which new Bitcoin can be mined slows over time, with the last Bitcoin set to be mined in the year 2140. So people like us, even me, will be dead by the time the last Bitcoin. So people who are questioning, like, oh, I don't believe in it, like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, we'll be dead before we get to the point of the last Bitcoin being mined. So like, Bitcoin's going to be here for the long haul. The milestone achievement has taken place only days ahead of Bitcoin Miami, the world's largest Bitcoin conference happening next week, which is actually happening now. Currently, that's where Jeff is. We saw photos of him, and yeah, I got a couple articles up here that we're going to go over of people who have been speaking at the Bitcoin conference. But yeah, so this was the big article from the very beginning. Just 2 million Bitcoin left. Get it while you can. We got giant whales buying thousands of them at a time. And we got institutions coming in, like speaking of institutions, yep, Goldman Sachs to begin offering Bitcoin to high net worth clients. So the last of the Bitcoin is going to be gobbled up. So get it while you can. There's always sayings out there of if you can hold 0.1 or 0.01 Bitcoin, you will be fine in this new world, because there's going to be a huge power shift going on of wealth. And you hopefully you guys are on the right side. Just keep yourself educated, keep learning about the space, make sure you know what you're getting into, and you will be just fine. But yeah, so Goldman Sachs to begin offering Bitcoin to high net worth clients. Leading the global investment bank, Goldman Sachs has indicated plans to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum to its high net worth clientele. The service will be offered in conjunction with Goldman Sachs, longtime collaborator in the crypto space, in Galaxy Digital. So yeah, they're using Galaxy Digital to acquire the Bitcoin and everything they're doing. They're going to offer over-the-counter transactions, which are perfect for Goldman Sachs. They just did their first one. I think that was last week I announced it. And now it's going to be offered to their high-tail clients. So yeah, way to go, Goldman Sachs. Next institution again. Wait till the rest of the world starts doing it and all the other banks. And then, oh yeah, speaking of banks, where was the next one? It was this guy right here. Texas Bank introduces Bitcoin savings plan for employees. So yeah, now the banks are going to be offering a Bitcoin savings account for them. So people who don't want to hold the fiat, but rather Bitcoin, they can. So yeah, as the digital assets become more widespread and accepted as legitimate alternative traditional money, one bank in the state of Texas has declared its intention to offer its employees a savings plan in Bitcoin. Vantage Bank in Laredo, Texas will introduce the savings plan in the flagship digital asset as an alternative to traditional savings plans for the employees who express their preference for such, a reported by Laredo Morning Times. So yeah, the idea of the Bitcoin savings plan was something presented to us by one of our partners. It's a program that they launched and asked if we would be interested in participating in. So yeah, that's how it happened. Part of offering our team members the most comprehensive benefits package possible, it is making sure we evolve with new financial technologies. As part of that, we are also providing associates with education about Bitcoin, sharing the risks and consideration that should be evaluated before directing their post-tax dollars to a Bitcoin savings plan. Vantage Bank of Texas is focused on educating our employees, researching the technology, and learning how the blockchain will best support our customers and their financial needs. We're also actively engaged with the Texas Blockchain Council to better understand the technology and the future potential within our monetary system. So yeah, way to go. But yeah, this is just shows like right here, like where did they say it? Do part of offering our team members comprehensive benefits package possible is making sure, here it is, making sure we evolve with the new financial technologies. Like companies and businesses need to do that, because if you don't update and evolve with the current technologies, you're going to fall behind. We can take a look at Blockbuster Video as an example. I worked there. They had an opportunity to buy Netflix. They didn't. They thought the stores were going to be still working just fine. But then as we saw it, Netflix is now a billion-dollar company. Is it trillion? It's not trillion. It's in the billions. Blockbuster is gone, but they didn't evolve with the times. I remember my times at Nordstrom, not Nordstrom Rack, but Nordstrom, all the meetings they had where they talked about, oh, we're doing this now. We're using tablets to connect with our customers. We're doing social media online. They're evolving. They always mention like we got to evolve with the technologies, otherwise we will be left behind. Like was it Macy's or Bloomberg's? It was one other company that just was not going to compete or weren't doing as good because they weren't evolving. So this is what banks need to do. This is what companies need to do. You just need to start evolving before it's too late. But yeah, way to go, Texas, on that. Now let's go over the phishing and scams articles that's been going on this week. There's been a lot of I guess you could call this FUD news because it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market, but you just need to be educated on what's happening and aware of the risks in cryptocurrency. And Treasure was investigating a potential data breach as users cites phishing attacks. So there were numerous users on Twitter alarmed by Treasure of an ongoing email phishing campaign specifically targeted Treasure users via their registered email addresses. So if you paid for a Treasure device, their email might have got hacked and you might have gotten a very realistic email sent to you like, "Dear customer, we regret to inform you that Trezor has experienced a security incident involving data belonging to 106,000 of our customers, and that the wallet associated with your email address, blah, 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 is within those affected by the breach. Namely, on Saturday, April 2nd, 2022, our security team discovered that one Trezor Suite administration servers has been accessed by an unauthorized malicious actor. At the moment, the technically impossible to accurately assess the scope of the data breach due to these circumstances. If you've recently accessed your wallet using Trezor Suite, we must assume that your cryptocurrency assets are at risk. In the spirit of transparency, we want to make sure our customers are aware of the incident and blah, 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 blah. So, but yeah, so the difference with this one was like here's the other end of it, I believe. You can see it. Come on, link on it. I just want to see that final photo. But see, right here, download latest version. This is what they were trying to do to get you to download their version of their Trezor Suite. So the moment you downloaded this, that was the malicious hardware that got downloaded to your computer. And if you used it, those people can now see what's in your wallet, take everything out of it for that split moment, and then hightail it out of there. And then there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I'm sorry. People always are trying to go up to like, well, what can you do about it? Can you retrieve it somehow? At this point, there is no way to retrieve your cryptocurrencies. You just have to accept it. And it sucks that feeling happens. Nobody likes losing money, but this is why you got to be aware on phishing scams and what they look like. A email will never tell you, well, there will be emails letting you know there's a new upgrade, but you'll never click on a new download. Go straight to the Trezor Suite app itself on your laptop, and it'll pop up there and say, hey, there's an update. Would you like to continue? That's where you do the update. You never download from an email. If there's a link in an email, be sketchy, be cautious. You got to be aware of that. Because also the link that this took you to showed Trezor.us in the URL on the top screen, like up here, but that's not the correct Trezor address. The correct one is Trezor.io. So if you weren't doing your due diligence and being aware of what your URL said, then you're due to a risk. So be careful out there, people. Really do. I hate seeing and hearing people lose money. It's the worst feeling ever. I know close friends who lost money and everything. So just be very careful out there. And this isn't the only one out there. Another hack that was happening this week, scammers were using CoinMarketCap to carry out crypto schemes because people are becoming aware of the not clicking a link on the email. They're being educated a little bit more, but they got to be a little bit more sophisticated. So if you ever notice, like on CoinMarketCap in like the far right-hand corner over here, there's like a comment section. There's little like links up here like to Coinbase or what was the other one? MetaMask, Dogecoin. And then I think it was down here in the comments, like someone hacked the official CoinMarketCap, put a new link in there, and then was able to, they were able to get people to download the link or click on the link and then convert at least Ethereum, their BNB tokens, or whatever they can to get it. But yeah, if you want to avoid these scams, let's see, these crypto scams can be obvious at times, but sometimes they are more sophisticated and go through channels like CoinMarketCap, hacked accounts with commands, a lot of respect in the space. However, the rule still remains. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But so just to avoid this, just be aware. Like, don't click on phone or linked addresses to anything that you're not 100% positive is the correct link. You know the person. Be aware of the emails that get sent to you. If they're trying to say, hey, look, there's a scam, click on this link. I know you're worried about your coins. That's why you want to click on it. You want to link because like, I got to be protected. But just be very, very cautious. Like, it sucks. Like, again, these articles keep coming because people keep falling for them. And I just got to try to report as much as I can to you guys so you guys are aware of these situations and that you can avoid them as well. Whew, so that's the scammers out there, phishing attacks. There's always got to be some bad news in the crypto world too, and that's just that's just the way it is. But yeah, let's go move on to some good news now. Bitcoin briefly jumps above 47,000 after MicroStrategy buys 4,167 Bitcoin. That's right, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor purchased another. It was like $195 million. Let's see, like. It was just recently that they took out a loan out on their cryptocurrencies, $205 million worth. And then he bought another 45,000. Then he bought another $190 million worth of Bitcoin at the time at 45,000. So, yep, Michael Saylor is still buying up all the Bitcoin. He's just one guy, one company. And we also have like other big whales out there like Lunaterra trying to set up a $10 billion Bitcoin reserve in their account. So they're buying up all the Bitcoin. PayPal, Grayscale, probably even Elon Musk is buying up all the Bitcoin they can, and it's much rich guys. Just wait until multiple companies, like the rest of the companies around the world, start collecting. We're going to hit a true shortage very soon on exchanges where you're not going to be able to get Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency you want. You're going to have to go through over the counters or find the people who actually have it and are willing to sell it or part ways with it. So yeah, crazy news for Bitcoin just being bought up. And did I have another article on this? Did I skip that one? No, I didn't put that one in the article. But yeah, there's like another article I did on my channel saying like whales are buying up all the Bitcoin, like 6,000 Bitcoin a day are getting swooped from market exchanges. So, so get it while you can, people. Bitcoin is gonna boom. And then also in the news, Lightning Network has made its appearance like all over the place. Like BitPay is adding support for the Lightning Network, and same with Robinhood to use Lightning Network for Bitcoin transactions. If you're not sure what the Lightning Network is, it's a layer 2 solution on top of the blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain itself. And what it basically does is it creates a network between a group of people, and it takes, if you want to transfer Bitcoin, instead of it being like $1.25, $15 for the transaction, it's only going to cost you 1 Satoshi, and it'll be lightning fast instantly. Also, El Salvador uses this technology in their Chivo wallet, so that's how they get around. But yeah, so key takeaways from this article was that BitPay has added support for Lightning Network, allowing merchants to accept Bitcoin payments in this way. This integration will reduce Bitcoin transaction fees below 1 cent and increase the speed of transactions. BitPay is one of the largest cryptocurrency payment processors, with reported volumes of $1 billion annually. So yeah, BitPay was the second one. Like last week was Kraken using Lightning Network in their technology. And then literally yesterday or of recording was Robinhood. So they're going to come out with their wallet. Let's say Lightning is layer 2 network built on top of Bitcoin that was faster and lower fee transactions. Yep, basically what I said. But yeah, so Robinhood is creating a crypto wallet app for at least 2 million of its loyal customer bases, and it's going to have Lightning Network on it. So we'll see how that works, and if it is a fully functional wallet, or if there's going to be some errors and glitches in it. But yeah, awesome news. But also talking about Lightning Network, like if you're going to use the Lightning Network on an exchange, it's turning Bitcoin into more of a centralized token, which is taking away the fact of Bitcoin's amazingness as being truly decentralized. So if you want to make sure your Bitcoin is still decentralized, you will be using wallets not associated with the Lightning Network. You'll probably have them on your own non-custodial private cold storage wallet, and then that way it's no longer centralized or on any exchange at all. So that's just the difference between Lightning Network and of it being centralized versus Bitcoin itself being decentralized. I hope you understand what I was trying to say there. But yeah, so way to go, Lightning Network. All right, so now this week we're coming to the Bitcoin Miami conference event going on right now, news articles. Yep, sorry, I got a little tongue twister right there. But yeah, El Salvador, though, President Nayib Bukele could not make it this year for the 2022. Everyone was super excited to hear what he had to say, probably about his volcano bonds, what else the country is doing with Bitcoin, because it was last year at the last Bitcoin 2021 conference was where he announced Bitcoin being legal tender, or he was going to make it legal tender. So everyone was super excited to hear what was going to go on, but he could not make an appearance. There's a lot of situations going on in this country. I think riots over food, violence, like there hasn't been really big news articles on it, but he had to be back in his country to help settle that, and it required him to be in person in his country to handle it. So that's why we're missing him this year. I know a lot of people are wondering if he has been saying a lot of hate to why the US is bugging into like our business. They shouldn't even care about what we're doing with Bitcoin, even though it's going to affect their US standards. But it was not that at all. It was just because he had a whole nother situation on his plate and he's handling that. And then also at the Miami conference, Kevin O'Leary got to speak, and he claims crypto is destined for the S&P 500's 12th sector, so that's pretty huge. During the Bitcoin Miami conference of 2020, Kevin, Mr. Wonderful Leary, made a major prediction for the crypto industry. In his keynote, Mr. Wonderful talked about the innovation happening in the industry, the need for regulations, and the capital ready to flow into digital assets. Mr. Wonderful claims there are billions of dollars waiting for policies on cryptocurrencies, a controversial topic in the US. The current administration passed a bill that might provide more clarity to institutional investors. Thus, they could feel more confident about entering the crypto space. Mr. Runnerwell said that these massive pools of capital, these trillion-dollar pools, waiting on the sidelines on a very small portion of Bitcoin and other digital assets of practically nothing. Mr. Wonderful emphasized the need to implement a regulatory and legal framework, a policy that facilitates the entry of high net worth individuals into the space, O'Leary said. So yeah, he really focused on policies. Like policies aren't bad. He was saying, like, once we have a policy, like that's when the real money starts flowing in, because now you have these rich guys coming into the sector because they're all old school, they follow the rules. And if you have the regulation on it, he's like, that's when you're going to really see the floodgates pour into Bitcoin. And he just says, good luck getting your hands on it. And I've been saying that for so long, since the Michael Saylor article, him buying it all up, Lunaterra buying it all up, Grayscale, PayPal. It's like, we know the guys who are buying it all up right now. And when you get the rest of the world jumping in, the floodgates are going to just break the dam. All the Bitcoin's going to be gone. And it's like, good luck getting your hands on it. Like the exchange are running very thin on their Bitcoin holdings right now from insider tips going inside, like the people in the space and everything like they're saying, like there is very little Bitcoin on there now. So that's why, like, when you buy $1,000 on Coinbase, it takes a week for you to get it, to be able to move it, withdraw it, because they don't have it. They had to acquire it to be able to do stuff with it. So yes, if you have your coins on an exchange, get them off. Get a non-custodial wallet, download the Exodus software wallet, get yourself a Treasure. I don't like Ledgers, but Ledger is another one you can do it too. And just keep them in a cold storage space so that way you are in control for whatever happens. And then also, let's move on. Also at the Bitcoin 2022 conference, Cash App users can now invest paychecks into Bitcoin. So they set the stage in Miami for an announcement following the panel with athletes like Serena Williams, Odell Beckham Jr., and Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, they appeared right after them. Those three sports superstars talked about their crypto experience. I think Serena's part of FTX partnership. Aaron Rodgers has his autograph NFT platform. And yeah, so this one was Cash App's talking about, like, yeah, if you use Cash App as a ways of getting paid with salary, you can now convert that from 1% to 100% of your direct deposits and convert it into Bitcoin. So very nice. Like, and why would you want to do that? Well, Bitcoin, like you may say, Bitcoin's volatile. You could lose your value. Like it could be $1,000 today, but then what if it goes down to $800? You lost $200. And that's the volatility of the market. But if you know how to manage your bills properly with it, it's like, well, yeah, it's $800 there. But then if you're lucky enough and you get to the point where it's at $1,200, it's like, hey, I got $200. I'm going to use my bills now. But the volatility, it's like, it's going to be up and down for right now as we keep seeing adoption happen. But eventually, as we get to a certain point, that volatility is not going to move so much. So if you get a giant player in the game, like wanting to try to sell 100,000 Bitcoin, like it's not going to move the market that much. So it's just a patience game. A lot of people are impatient in the crypto space. They want to get rich fast. They want their Lambo. They know everything going on in the world sucks right now, and they just want a way to escape. But Bitcoin and crypto is a long-term investment. Like that's not to say there's some coins out there that will have their 1,000%, 2,000% increases, but those coins are usually a little bit more risky. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, those guys are going to have stood the standard time. Why would you say that? They have lasted since the beginning of it. They're not going away. When you look at the news, they're always reporting on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Why is it they're reporting on those ones? Because they're going to be around for the long haul. And this is at least a 4-year short-term investment, 10-year long-term investment, or a lifelong investment. Which one are you going to choose? So, but yeah, so pretty cool. That's why you want to invest your paychecks into Bitcoin. And lastly, in the news, let's see, let me close that ad. Tennessee Titans become the first NFL team to accept Bitcoin. The Tennessee Titans are the first NFL team to accept Bitcoin for large and recurring purchases through a third-party service provider. Wonder who that is. The Tennessee Titans will be the first NFL team to accept Bitcoin as payments via third-party conversion services. Initially, this functionality will extend only to large and recurring payments of services. The Titans hope to extend Bitcoin payments to single-ticket merchandises and at-game food and beverage purchases. Yeah, if you want to start doing that, maybe adopt the Divi project. That's just one of my coins, personal, that I love, and they're doing great things in Dubai with their partnership with La Liga and everything. And they're going to start using their wallet as the official wallet for the La Liga sports arena, so you can buy tickets, you can buy food. So yeah, hopefully the Titans can figure out how to do that with Bitcoin. Most likely it will be probably like BitPay or Cash App, any company that is using the Lightning Network, like I said earlier in the articles, because that's how you make Bitcoin a currency. You're going to need to use one of those to be able to make these single time purchases. And if you want to convert it to fiat, you can. You just want to make it as easy as possible for people. But yeah, so that's what the Tennessee Titans are doing. So where you now make purchases, get your paycheck and everything. So very, very cool. And I hope you guys did like this video. Again, check out our WeFunder, support the team, support the project, and also you get a little piece of equity in there if you do $100. So you get to grow with us and take a little piece of that profit. So woo, way to go. So guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss a beat. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.
Did you know that you can sit down one-on-one with me or one of our other experts here at Crypto World? We can help you open up your first wallet, roll over your retirement into crypto, move large amounts of crypto safely, give you advice on how and what to mine, and more. If you could use expert guidance along your crypto journey, we are here to help. Visit our website to schedule your consultation today.